All right, just wanted to do a quick walk around before I do a cold start. So we'll do a cold start, we'll do the walk around, we'll do a cold start, and then we'll do some pulls after it warms up. Definitely want to make sure the car is warmed up before we do that. Want to be completely transparent on the car. So as we're walking around here, try to highlight some things. As you can see, I think I posted these photos as well. There's like a little Nash here. The rims need to be refinished. As you can see here, there's some clear coat. I don't know if it's picking it up very well. There's some clear coat. It'll buff out. It just needs some TLC. These probably need to be repainted. As you can see, some chipping there. They are 235 35 19s. They are the Michelin Pilot Sport tires. Walking around, everything on this side looks pretty good. No real issues. You can see here little scratches and scratches here. I do typically have these covers on, so that's always protecting those. On the rear, you do have the 305 30 19. The fenders have been rolled. On the other side, the guy that rolled the fenders, I think, made a little mistake. I'll show you that. Again, want to be completely transparent. You can see a little bit of peeling here on the paint that's going around the corners there. Full disclosure here, there is a hole here because there's a tow hitch behind here. The guy had this on before, I just kept it. I do have an extra bumper that is included in the sale of the car. It's painted black, so you would have to paint that, but it's a really good condition bumper. It does have the Dinan exhaust. You can see here there's a little chip on the paint here too. I don't know if it's coming up very well because of the color. Moving around to the other side, again, I posted these pictures during the fender rolling. I don't think he heated the paint up enough. Little splintering there, little chip there. There's a chip on this driver's side here, right there. Overall, it's okay. There is a scratch here, as you can see. The front. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to do a cold start. Walk around on the inside real fast. Here's the driver's door. The speaker here needs to be glued back, or these are typically known for separating here. One important fact: no sunroof, slick top. The driver door does need to be repaired. You have the Rensport aluminum mats. So Renline, sorry, not Rensport. Moving on to the interior, the passenger side is in really good condition. It does have the oval mirror. This button here is sunken in. I don't know what to do with this thing, but that is present. So here we go. We're going to do a cold start. It does have an Alpine system installed. I don't know if there's a fuse blown or something, but the sub's not working. There's a sub actually installed in the back. I don't care for stereo whenever I'm driving this car. I'm driving this car for the pure pleasure and audio of the vehicle producing its own noises. So cold start. So what we're going to do, we're going to let it warm up. I'm going to walk around. Go ahead and pop the hood. As you can see, it does have the undermount. It has the active Autowerke manifold and GT30R Turbo. Lots of stuff has been done to the engine. You can see the build sheet on the website that I created. It's begging for more power for sure. The complete cooling system, Stewart water pump. I did the cut ring head gasket, copper spacer from CES Motorsports, ARP head studs, full valve train basically rebuild from the vanos to the timing chains to all of the chains, the guides that are installed there. Yeah, so we'll let it warm up and we'll go for a drive. Just a look at the back. Sorry, the lighting's pretty bad here. Cage. You can see this is where the sub is here. But again, I don't know if it's a blown fuse or something. It's definitely not working, but I don't have this on whenever I'm driving the car. So I'm going to cut away and we'll come back with the drive. Okay, so here we go. Full disclosure, the air conditioner works very well, but I'm going to have this turned off so that we can hear the car. So here we go. Everything's warmed up. First gear is a little rough. It does have an upgraded clutch and flywheel, so it's very, very grabby. So you have to be very careful there. Second gear and on is pretty good. Car is lowered on H&R Springs with Bilstein shocks. Got it here and do a rip like requested. On the driver's side, I did remove the tent. There was a scratch in the tent, so the driver's side would need to be installed. Once we get out here and do a rip, I'm going to be quiet and let you hear the car. We're in Mexico. We're not in the US doing these runs. See what else I can point out. Boost gauge here. Your typical gauges that you would have. I did replace the rotors in the brake pads. They're just slotted and drilled with ceramic pads. They are not upgraded as far as size. They are the stock size, but they have been upgraded. Just to do a little bit more sort of turning here. Boost builds about 3,500. It really kicks in at that point. Starts to build at 2,500, but you don't get full boost into about 3,500 RPMs. On the transmission, the detents have been replaced. New fluid, all that type of stuff in the transmission. Mounts, all of that have been replaced. traffic. If you need anything